I guess we could get into nah, we got to talk about Luigi, bro.
Oh, the GOAT? Luigi the GOAT?
We can't call him the GOAT, bro.
Why?
He's, first of all,
I don't know if I get it.
First of all, I'm so confused.
I don't know if I
Having the
get
name Luigi be all over my timeline is just crazy.
If you don't know who Luigi is, he's the guy that killed the, what's the healthcare company called?
UnitedHealthcare?
UnitedHealthcare CEO. Yeah.
Man's just kind of ran up on him. Did the dirty. Like that was kind of wild that this just happened in broad daylight, right? Or was it at night?
It was at night, I think.
It was at night, okay.
But it was like on the street, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's I feel weird about it. I was talking to you about it a little bit the other day, and like I do want to like preface things with this because there is funny shit and like just layers to it. But a nigga lost his life, and I feel like niggas like that's like a footnote in all of this. And I don't know I don't know who bro is. I know nothing about like the issues that like this dude was trying to allegedly like be a vigilante for. But like, I just think it's so crazy. And like people always talk about how desensitized we are as a society. I feel like that's like just hasn't even been addressed at all in the public.
Yeah, because I think that's a pretty universal notion that healthcare is evil.
Yeah, but that's
like especially in America, the healthcare system.
But that's a human.
I know, and that's a person whose decisions made it financially impossible for a lot of people to get necessary medication.
And
you think about how many thousands of people probably have died because of the doings of these healthcare conglomerates.
Yes. And I don't want to lose the point that I think that a lot of stuff like this has been happening. You look at the Donald Trump assassination. I think that when there's problems in a country, historically, the people begin to rise up and take power into their own hands and do all the shit. But I think that where we're at right now, and I think that this stuff might even be, I don't want to call it necessary because again, someone lost their life. But I think that these type of things are what lead to more organized movements or even upstart type things like this, you know. But right now it's just kind of vigilante shit. And it's not like to say that like the messaging or whatever isn't something that we can like benefit from, but I'm just like, damn. We do have to at least acknowledge that a nigga just died. But yeah,
we can acknowledge
it. To it. You know, I just feel like I feel like that hasn't even just been like spoken about at all. That's crazy to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I get it, to be honest. But I think maybe the criticism I have of the situation is something like similar to what I usually criticize resistance for. I'm like, okay, I understand the reason for the action. So I understand the action, but I don't understand the like result and the purpose of like, I don't understand what the follow through is. You know what I mean? Because I think realistically, when we talk about like systems in this country that oppress people or systems in this country that bring people down or keep people in the bottom class or kill people, it's the system. It's not really one person. So if you're making a statement, if you're an artist making a statement like that, I just don't really know what the follow through is. I haven't seen any sort of organized movement rise up to, you know, really speak out. Well, I've seen people speak out against the healthcare system. I guess I've gotten kind of educated.
I've seen a little bit of conversation.
But I haven't seen any organized movement. I haven't seen any follow through.
I just see memes about this nigga.
And I don't know. I never really understand what the purpose is of things like this. And I do feel, I don't know. I don't like that somebody lost their life and we just kind of laugh at it, to be honest. But maybe it's bigger than what I can understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not.
I usually side on the opinion of resistance. I just don't understand the actions of people that claim to be part of resistance movements.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's all fair. You know what I mean? But I think the flip side of the coin is like, what power do we have to like upturn systems like healthcare in America? You know what I mean? Like when you really get to work, like, are there actual things that we can do? And there might be, but something tells me it's definitely a near impossible fight.
And so this nigga just shot him. Just to act out.
Oh, and I also don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, let's be real, bro. My dad came to this country because things like that didn't happen. You feel me? Like when he was leaving Ghana, like there was a whole coup d'etat, like they were overthrowing the government. And like, I think things like that traditionally are what we look down on other countries for, where you can just like kill like political leaders or like people of big organizations or like big figureheads on the street. You know what I mean? So that to me makes me uncomfortable too. I'm like, all right, so we can just do this now. Like that's part of the narrative of this country. People don't really bat an eye. I don't know. To me, it's kind of spooky.
I think that's exactly my sentiment. 100%. Like, not to say again that this nigga is a good person at all, or like that this message is. I think that niggas just haven't taken the messaging and like the gravity of the situation maybe as seriously as they could, because we got some scary shit going on, bro. And I'm not even a political type nigga at all. Like, that's not my bag, but people have to really like start to look at ourselves and be like, wow, we might have to take action. We really might have to look at like, yo, how can we address these systems in a once again, organized fashion to where shit like this doesn't happen, because I feel like it's a slippery slope. You don't want to obviously I think we would be maybe okay, but what about our kids? What type of world are they going to be living in fucking 50 years?
Yeah, but I think what threatens that child's like livelihood more, like a little bit of anarchy and chaos, or perpetuating systems that are currently in place?
Facts. I just hope I think that I'd feel more comfortable. And again, I don't ever want to feel comfortable with something like this happening, but I think I might be like a little bit spooked if I felt like the action from this was, let's talk about this more and figure out what we're going to change. Yeah. If this sparks a more active conversation, which I don't think has been the takeaway that I've seen on the internet, at least, but maybe I'm also on the non-political jokey joke haha side.
Yeah, I mean, I think it also is like a result of the election, and it's like what as a country we elected, not only in the president's office, but across all the legislative bills that were elected in the election. Like,
you don't think this would have happened regardless?
No, like what message did we send? You know what I mean?
That's interesting. I don't know. That's a very interesting take, because I think that this feels like something that would have happened regardless of who was in office.
I don't think you can do what we did in November as a country without expecting some repercussions.
That's very interesting.
You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at this take.
You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at this take at all.
I definitely agree with that.
And this was maybe, it doesn't seem as directly correlated. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But if we don't expect some violence from some of these groups that were like distinctly attacked in the election and lost, like,
that's not crazy. That's not crazy at all.
I don't know. I think that was the scary day, because I think I saw violence coming.
I think that was 100% on this type timing. I think that's definitely in the same world of like, yo, something's got to change for sure. But you know, we're not the political niggas. We could move. We could pivot, but you know,
I just like action items.
we don't gotta talk about Luigi no more. But I will say on the situation, I think you would have got caught the same way this nigga got caught.
What do you mean?
At McDonald's?
No. Like, how do you know they got the picture of his face?
Oh yeah,
because he was talking. He was trying to get his little shit off at the Starbucks before this nigga was about to go on his mission.
Seen a little
nigga took the mask off. What are you doing?
He had to talk to the fine shit.
You know, he was gonna say. I couldn't say it. I knew fine shit was gonna be said. I couldn't say it.
He had to talk to the fine shit.
Fine shit got him distracted.
Hey, to me, somebody that smart. Like, I feel like they did it on purpose, but I don't know. I don't want to digress too much in this topic.
You think he said, yo, if niggas is going to catch me anyways, I might as well, let them know.
I'm saying
I'm like that.
I'm saying that if he didn't want to get caught, he'd be somewhere in Cambodia right now.
What with the prior actions? I'm focusing right now on before any of this, taking the mask off to talk to.
And that's what I'm saying. The dude was an Ivy League student.
So you think he knew the camera was there?
I'm saying,
like, y'all gonna see this.
This dude was smart enough to figure out how to get to this whole process, how to get the gun, how to get to New York, how to do all this different type stuff. Like, you think he's just...
Those are like the easiest things to do that do not require...
Get a gun and get to New York.
Those are like baseline level shit.
I promise you, again, didn't do much research on this, but the silencer gun that he got is probably not very easy to get for a 26-year-old. Like, actually, I don't know. This country, it's pretty easy to get guns, so maybe not. I'm sure that shit was military grade though. It looked pretty intense.
I haven't seen it. I don't know. I just be chatting.
So you don't know. You don't know anything.
I don't know anything at all. I don't know. I am once again uneducated on this.
He just likes his name with Luigi.
I think the Luigi. I saw Luigi because you know me. I don't really be scrolling like that. So I scroll past the shit. If I see something stupid, like I saw the nigga named Luigi, I'm like, I'm not reading anything about a nigga named Luigi. So I was days late on this. Okay, like I promise you, because I really don't be like niggas aren't posting this on IG really like that. I don't be watching people's shit. So I was like late, and then I was just like, oh, Luigi's a murderer. Luigi's going to jail. I like really had to like do all my research. I went down a rabbit hole for like 2 hours. Like, oh, he wilding, bro.
2 hours, and this is the information you have.
Because it was all memes. It was all jokes. It was jokes. It was all jokes. Niggas wasn't taking it serious.
I seen someone say like, damn, like those villains in Gotham are starting to make a little more sense. Maybe they weren't that bad after all. And I was like, huh.
Well, no.
What?
Are you an anarchist?
A tad.
They were killing like mad people.
Just a smidgen.
Just a smidge of anarchy.
No, the villains in Gotham are not.
Maybe not all of them.
I feel like they were just killing.
Yeah, they had. There was no messaging behind that. That was like everything is dissented into badness, and we're just like the worst of them.
I don't know if that's true.
You ain't even watch it, bro.
Yeah, not really.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're uneducated.
About superheroes.
That's fair. That's fair.
We can both have our respective bags.
Mine can't be superhero knowledge and yours is politics. That's nasty.